everyone, I'm Zoe from Zoe at the Movies and Kids First, and I'm so excited to be talking to the winner of MasterChef Jr Season 8. Is it Lila?
It's Leah.
Leah, got you. Well, welcome to our show. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, and a huge congratulations. I see so many talented kids competing, and I'm so happy that you won. I know your parents own 2 restaurants, and I'm sure you've learned a lot from them, and you're kind of following in their footsteps now. So do you love cooking more so because it's a family tradition, or is it something just by choice that, you're very passionate about?
I love cooking no matter what, but it's definitely started from a family tradition. And whenever I do cook, I cook with my family. It's like a bond that we have. And it's always like a chance for me to take a break from life sometimes and just enjoy it with them. So it's definitely coming from my family. But I also love cooking, and it's fun to do at any time.
I totally relate to that. My mom has always been on movie sets and always doing kind of interviews like this in a way, I guess. The same now, so that's awesome. And do you have any other hobbies besides cooking that you love to do on the side?
I love to play golf. I'm a big golfer, but I follow in my footsteps with my brother with that. And I'm a big fan of like singing, dancing, and like all types of art. I love drawing, coloring, and cooking, of course.
Yes, I think cooking is also extremely therapeutic and something so relaxing to do, especially. So what did you bring to the competition, kind of like your own flavors that made you stand out, you think, from the other competitors?
I brought my, of course, Asian cuisine. Every dish I tried my best to incorporate something from my family or from my tradition or something that was a story that I could tell, because I feel like cooking is a story. It's something that's creative, something you're trying to express something. So whenever I was cooking, I would try to express like a story that I had with my family and something that I learned from my dad or my mom.
Most definitely. Cooking is a story, and I think it's a big part of people's culture, especially. For example, my mom's from Venezuela, so I love tequeños, and I also love sushi. And like, I'm a huge Asian food, yes.
Yeah.
How was it meeting Gordon Ramsay? I'm sure that's insane, and working with him on the show.
Meeting Chef Gordon Ramsay, it was crazy. It was like one of unique experiences that I'll never have again. He's such a nice dude, and I got to cook and learn from him in that one challenge where I had to actually follow along with him and cook at his speed. It was crazy because I was so surprised that he actually cooks that fast. Like, I've always seen it on television. I know he's a great cook, but having to like cook at the same time with him and have to keep up with him, it was crazy. And I got to learn so much from him and learn how to like cook in the moment and not like stress out.
Definitely a valuable cooking lesson that you got there. And how was it meeting Chef Liya too? I interviewed him a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, recently.
Yeah, Chef Aron. Did you say Chef Aron?
Liya? Is that how you pronounce his name? Shay?
Oh, Che. Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear you. Yeah, it was crazy. I watched him last year throughout the whole season, and it was just crazy actually getting to see him in person. It's like crazy how I saw Gordon Ramsay too. Like, you don't expect like so much when you actually see them in person, and having to be able to get to like cook with him and see how he cooked, it was what a wonderful experience, and I'd love to do it again.
Absolutely. I saw Gordon Ramsay telling me that she was single too. I saw that.
Red cheeks. Come on.
No, I don't.
But I do have some good news for you.
What?
He is single. Good luck.
What do you think is your favorite dish to cook, or what do you enjoy, I guess, the most cooking-wise?
I'm a big fan of savory cooking. I love to cook savory food. Love sweets though. Like, I'll take sweet food any day. I love to cook dumplings with my family because it's like a tradition that I have with my mom, and then her mom taught her how to make dumplings. So it's been passed down, and yeah, dumplings are definitely a big part.
Absolutely. And what do you think was the most challenging aspect of the whole competition, like the adrenaline of trying to make the perfect dish, or?
Yeah, the biggest challenge was being in the moment and like having that clock just ticking every single second, and being under that pressure and in that like just that like zone you were in when you were cooking, and then learning from that. It was crazy because many times I wanted to give up because I thought I couldn't do it because I messed up so many times. But it taught me that like everyone makes mistakes. You're not going to be perfect with everything. And it just taught me don't give up and keep fighting till the end.
Right, and now I guess the season is coming to an end because you're obviously the winner, which is super happy. So I guess how has your life changed after this whole experience?
Yeah, well, my life has changed just so much from like what I've learned, and the experience of being there is crazy because it's like something I will never experience again, and I wish I can experience it so many more times. And winning MasterChef Jr, this like secret I had to keep was just like crazy, and now that I finally get to share it with everyone, I'm so happy, and I hope everyone enjoys it.
I'm sure they will. And finally, what are your plans now that you've won the competition?
My plans now are I'm still thinking about opening a restaurant, but I want to make it a restaurant that gets ingredients from my own farm or own like garden, because I want to make sure like I know where we're getting the plants and making sure I know that the stuff that I get is like healthy and nutritious for people. And I'm definitely going to keep playing golf.
Super, super cool. I love that. When you do open your restaurant, I'm rooting for you, and I will definitely stop by to try hopefully some dumplings if you have them on the menu. So thank you so much for talking with me. So excited to see this season. Huge congratulations again.
Thank you.